From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, India is a spellbinding mosaic of culture, tradition, languages and an extraordinary mingling civilization. Keeping its age-old culture maintained, today the country is taking huge strides in the path of development. Hello, I'm your host Uzma Jafri, and today in our episode of My India, we bring you some of the stories that will give a glimpse of our country's diversity. When it comes to connecting with one's spiritual senses, no other religion in the world has had an impact on people as much as Buddhism. Birthed in India, the religion is not just limited to meditation, prayers and teachings, as many people might believe it to be, but also celebrates a number of festivals with great fervor and devotion. So today, let's take you to witness the celebrations of two such festivals that beautifully showcase the culture, lifestyle and rituals followed by Buddhists.
Thousands of people thronged the magical mountain kingdom of Ladakh as it hosted the annual two-day Dosmoche festival. Also known as the Festival of Scapegoat, it is one of the most famous prayers festival in the Union Territory. On the first day, monks from Matho Monastery performed a spectacular mask dance, also known as Cham, at Chaukhang Vihara in Leh. On the second day, dhos and storma were carried from Chaukhang Vihara in the form of huge procession that passed through the main market and culminated at Katmoche. While dhos is a multicolored thread structure that was made by the monks of Dakthok Monastery, storma, a butter cake, was made by the monks of Diskit Nubra Monastery. The festival concluded with the burning of both these items amid chanting of prayers by the monks from various monasteries. This ritual symbolizes the elimination of all the evil spirits. Locals believe that celebrating this festival protects them from all kinds of natural disasters.
दोस्मोचे जो है ऐसे एक यूनिवर्सल पीस के लिए, विश्व शांति के लिए, महामारी, भूखे, ऐसे पेंडेमिक ना हो, इसके वजह से हम मानते कि विश्व शांति के लिए बड़े पूजा होते हैं. तो ये दो दिनों का जो पूजा हमेशा हर एक मोनास्ट्री का बारी-बारी से राजवंश से चले आ रहे हैं.
Just after Dosmoche, which is the last festival of New Year celebrations, falls Losar, also known as the Tibetan New Year. The three-day festival is celebrated with great enthusiasm at prominent Buddhist sites across India. Decked up in new clothes, people visit the Buddhist temples and also their relatives. In Dharamshala town of Himachal Pradesh, Tibetan diaspora observed the occasion with a lot of religious, cultural and merrymaking events. Namgyal Monastery, also referred as Dalai Lama's temple, was also thrown open after 2 years for the general public and tourists. It is a major tourist attraction in Dharamshala that was lying closed due to coronavirus.
Today is Tibetan New Year, which is called as Losar, and here people are, after a very long time due to the COVID situation, now the temple is open and everyone is like visiting here, and we all are very happy to be visit our temple after a long time.
On the third day of Losar, Tibetans in exile perform Sangsol prayers, a custom of offering incense. Led by the monks from Nachang Monastery in Dharamshala, the prayers were held for the long life of Dalai Lama and for the cause of Tibet at Lagyari Temple. A number of colorful prayer flags that are used to promote peace, compassion, strength and wisdom were also tied around the temple to mark the occasion.
Today is the third day of Losar. So after 2 years, we are very happy that we are celebrating Losar, and today is the very auspicious day that we are doing fire incense burning puja. So everybody comes here and we burn like incense So it's like it will bring prosperous and good luck for all the people, and especially we pray that for His Holiness long life, and for free Tibet.
If one wants to gain insight into the Buddhist way of living, witnessing festivals like Dosmoche and Losar is elementary. Moreover, they are also an opportunity for the expression of devotion and gratitude to the Buddha and his teachings.
India is well known around the world for its peaceful coexistence, diverse culture and a multicultural societal framework. Examples of this harmonious existence could very well be seen in different nook and corners of the country. One such example is that of a Sikh man from Amritsar city of Punjab who has been a caretaker at a mosque for the last 40 years.
Communal harmony is a required facet for maintaining peace and tranquility in a multicultural and diverse society like India. For this, the social fabric of the country has to be nurtured by connecting all individuals from all spheres with one another. Examples of the peaceful and harmonious coexistence of the citizens could be easily spotted at different nooks and corners of the country. One such example is that of a Sikh man from the holy city of Amritsar who is a caretaker at a mosque.
देखो जी मैनू ये प्रेम करते सी मैं जोड़े घर आटा मंडी चौड़ियां पौड़ियां सेवा करदा जोड़े रहता था ये मेरे कोल दी नंगदे नंगांदे सी रोज़ ही मलाना साहब होनी इन्हां ने वेख्या भी जोड़े रखदा वा इनू लैके जाने उत्थे ये जोड़े लै जांदे चुके लोकी मैनू इत्थे लिया के नभाता ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ कुछ भी नहीं हुंदा जो मलाना साहब ने सेवा की है ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਿਆ ਕੀ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਧਾਰਮਿਕ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੈ ਹਿੰਦੂ ਹੈ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਹੈ ਸਭ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਥਾਲੀ ਬੈਠੀਏ ਇੱਕ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਰੋਟੀ ਖਾਈਏ ਸਾਰੇ ਫਿਰ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਾਂਗੂ
The city of Amritsar has a heterogeneous population of Sikhs, Hindus, Muslims and other religious communities that reside harmoniously in the city. Situated in the Kharuddin area, this Jama Mosque has become a symbol of religious harmony in town due to Baljinder Singh's selfless service at the shrine. He has been taking care of the footwear of the devotees along with engaging in other petty jobs at the mosque for the last 40 years. Locals appreciate the noble deeds of Baljinder Singh.
हम बचपन से ही देख रहे हैं और बहुत अच्छी तरीके से निस्वार्थ भावना से सेवा कर रहे हैं और बहुत ही एक कह लो कि भाईचारे का संदेश दे रहे हैं बल्कि पूरी दुनिया के लिए एक संदेश है कि देखिए किसी दूसरे मज़हब का आदमी किसी दूसरे मजहबी मकाम पर सेवा कर रहे हैं.
Examples like these could be easily seen in different parts of the country of India, making it an epicenter of peaceful coexistence.
Now a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
Bollywood film and television celebrities raised the glamour quotient at the red carpet of the 21st Indian Television Academy Awards as they attended the prestigious award function in India's western Mumbai city.
जैसे आज यहाँ पर मुझे नॉमिनेट किया गया है तो आप सोच ही सकते हैं मेरी सफ़र की शुरुआत है और भी फिल्में कर रही हूँ और भी डिजिटल अपीयरेंसेस होंगे और टेलीविज़न पे बिल्कुल कॉमेडी करते हुए दिखूंगी मैं हंसाऊंगी बिल्कुल आप सबको.
Celebrities including actors Ranveer Singh, Alia Bhatt, directors Karan Johar, Anurag Basu and singer Alka Yagnik were among some of the well-known faces of the film and television industry who were present at the event. ITA Awards is an annual event organized every year by the Indian Television Academy to honor the achievers of the industry. Ganpati Bhatt puts on a harness, getting ready to harvest betel nuts at the top of a towering palm tree. Within 5 seconds, he has ascended the 65 feet tall tree, all with the help of a self-made device that he calls a tree scooter. Consisting of a small German motor of chainsaw maker style, a rudimentary seat and a set of wheels, the scooter helps Bhatt to regularly scale areca palms in the coastal town of Mangaluru to harvest betel nuts, also commonly called areca nuts in India.
ಈ ಮಿಷಿನು ನಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡಿಕೆ ಬೆಳೆಗಾರರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರ ಅಭಾವ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಮರಳಿ ಏರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಅಡಿಕೆ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಡಿಕೆ ಗೊನೆಗೆ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಡಿಕೆ ಗೊನೆ ತೆಗೆದು ನಮಗೆ ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ. ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದುದರಿಂದ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಅಡಿಕೆ ಮರ ಏರುವ ಸ್ಕೂಟ್ರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸಿತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನು.
He spent around $52,824 in research and development, eventually taking 4 years before his engineer partner and him had a working prototype. The intrepid inventor said he has so far sold more than 300 of the free scooters, which cost around $819. Other farmers are keen to use the scooter, which can increase their productivity. The construction of one of the India's longest reclining Buddha statue is underway in eastern Bodh Gaya city.
Buddha got enlightenment on this place, Bodh Gaya. So, who are respect to the Buddha, every people from around the world, they come to pay respect to the Buddha at this sacred enlightenment place of the Buddha. So, this time people also can come to visit or pay respect to the Indian biggest, longest reclined Buddha statue.
Artists from eastern Kolkata city have been roped in to build the 100 feet long and 30 feet tall statue with fiberglass, which is expected to be completed by February 2023. Bodh Gaya, which receives around 100,000 pilgrims and tourists visit every year, is revered by the devotees since Lord Buddha is believed to have attained enlightenment here.
And now we will take you to Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir, where a theatrical play was organized by the authorities to spread the messages of communal harmony and drug abuse. Take a look.
The citizens of the country must be instilled with the belief of the peaceful coexistence in order to pave the way for a more harmonious and unified India. Taking a step in a similar direction, authorities in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch city recently organized a play highlighting the message of communal harmony and drug abuse.
हम जम्मू से आए हैं सभी कलाकार नटरंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की तरफ से। हमने यहाँ पर प्ले परफॉर्म किया है परवास, या फिर आप छूना है आसमान भी कह सकते हैं। ये प्ले बेसिकली कम्यूनल हार्मनी के ऊपर है और ड्रग अब्यूज़ के ऊपर है कि किस तरह बच्चे ड्रग्स में अब्यूज़िव तरीके से हरकतें करते हैं और किस तरह कम्यूनल हार्मनी हमें सही रखना ज़रूरी है।
Organized by the Natrang Theatre Jammu, the topic of the show was to spread the message of religious harmony among citizens. Along with it, the play also depicted how drug abuse can cripple the lives of youngsters. Eminent police officers and prominent personalities attended the program and spoke about the importance of maintaining peace and harmony in the society.
ये थिएटर ग्रुप आज पुंछ में आया और इसने पुंछ में आकर आज एक सिंक्लेटिंग परफॉर्मेंस दी है, बहुत बड़ी परफॉर्मेंस दी है और संदेश दिया है नशे के खिलाफ और संदेश दिया है कम्युनल हार्मनी के लिए और संदेश दिया है यूथ को कि वो किसी भी पर्सपेक्टिव में नशे से बचे, चाहे वो समाज के किसी से वर्ग से आते हैं, मेहनत करें, ग्रो करें और माशरे में कम्युनल हार्मनी को बरकरार रखें।
The artists were felicitated at the end of the play. It is through events like these that the upcoming generation is becoming aware of the morals and traditions of the Indian society.
Women are the largest untapped reservoir of talent in the world. Every year, the potential and abilities of women are celebrated in the form of International Women's Day on the 8th of March. Various events and seminars were organized all over the country to mark the occasion. Let's have a look at the celebrations that took place in Odisha.
Being a woman is itself a superpower. Each year, the spirit of womanhood is celebrated in the form of International Women's Day on the 8th of March. In India too, different kinds of programs, events and rallies are organized to celebrate this day. This year, Bhubaneswar city of Odisha organized a college art camp to celebrate female artists and their creativity on Women's Day.
तो यहाँ पे मैं दिखाना चाहती हूँ कि वुमेन कितना एम्पावर्ड फील कर रही हैं लाइक वो नेचर में नेचर इटसेल्फ वुमेन फीमेल है, उसके अंदर फीमेल को दिखाना वो मेरे लिए एक बहुत अच्छा टॉपिक था. आई पर्सनली फील ऑल्सो एम्पावर्ड. लाइक वो अपने आप को नेचर के सराउंडिंग फ्री फील करती है, वहाँ वो अपने आप को खुशकिस्मत समझती है और रिलैक्स्ड फील करती है और सबसे वो शक्तिशाली नज़र आती है अपने आप में.
The camp was organized by the Odisha Lalit Kala Academy. Around 100 women participated in the 3-day camp. These artworks were then exhibited at the Kalinga Art Gallery in Bhubaneswar. Meanwhile, girl students of the Sudarshan Sand Art Institute created a big sand art on the Puri beach to mark the day. A total of 8 girls sculpted the 20 feet wide and 8 feet high sand art by using 8 tons of sand. Through the sand art, they encouraged every woman to celebrate the day.
हर साल की तरह इस साल भी हमने इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे के लिए एक आर्ट बनाया है. इस आर्ट में हमने यूज़ किया है कुछ 8 टन का सैंड. इसकी लेंथ है 20 फीट एंड इसकी हाइट है 8 फीट.
International Women's Day recognizes the social, economic, cultural and political achievements of women since 1911. The day celebrates women's achievements and raises awareness about women's equality and lobbies for accelerated gender parity.
At last, we bring you a few short stories about the recent developments and happenings from around the world in our section of World in Focus.
Aeon Group of Japan supports and nurtures young people through its Aeon 1% Club scholarship. In the wake of coronavirus this time, felicitation ceremony was held online for foreign students in Japan.
イオンスカラーシップの皆さん、ご卒業おめでとうございます。イオンスカラーシップを通じて知り合った大学や国籍の枠を超えてお互いに励まし合い高め合いながら成長されてきた仲間とのネットワークを大切にしてください。皆さんが各国と日本との架け橋となって将来を担う次世代のリーダーとして世界の平和の実現に貢献されるよう期待をしております。
Aeon 1% Club prepares leaders for future and is steadily bridging the gap between Japan and rest of the world. A woman in bad girl costume, man wearing the flash were among thousands of comic fans who gathered at the 10th edition of the Middle East Film and Comic Convention in Abu Dhabi.
Middle East Film Comic Con is the biggest pop culture show in the region. We've been doing it for 9 years, and this, our 10-year anniversary, is happening in Abu Dhabi at ADNEC. We're super excited. We've got lots of surprises in store. We've got a gaming zone, we've got a workshop zone, we've got a theater zone, and it's just, if you love pop culture, it is the place to be.
Among the stars that attended the event were Charles Martinet, known for voicing Mario in the Super Mario video game series, and actress Meghna, who voiced Mulan from the animated Disney movie. For comic fans, it was a chance to dress up as their favorite characters. The event held between March 4 to 6 also featured costume competitions with a prize pool of around 25,000 dirhams, almost $7,000 US. NYK or Nippon Yusen Kamashiki Kaisha is a transportation company. In order to contribute towards environment conservation, the company is taking several initiatives to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. It sets a target of net zero emission by 2050 with development of new fuel ship, participation to offshore wind power electric generation. In 2019, NYK established a new green business group to accelerate these efforts.
グリーンビジネスグループのですね、ミッションというのはですね、その中でいわゆる低炭素脱炭素という流れの中でですね、単なる社会貢献活動ではなくてですね、プロフィットセンターとしてですね位置づけております。3チームで担当してやってるんですが、1番目はですね、洋上風力発電に関わる事業ですね。 をやっております。発電の脱炭素、再生可能エネルギーのですね、一つ大きな切り札と言われているところで、ここに入っていきたいというふうに思っております。2つ目はですね、水素、アンモニアといったですね、CO2 を出さないですね、エネルギー源、これのですね、事業開発を行っております。水素、アンモニアでございましたら、これはまず日本でですね、この技術をですね導入した後に、やはり今アンモニアの石炭鉱床などでですね、そういう需要が非常に高いアジア諸国に対してもですね、この技術をですね広めていきたいと。3つ目はですね、どうしても出てくるですね CO2 をいかに処理する、いわゆる地中に埋める、我々はCCS カーボンキャプチャー&ストアレッジと呼んでるんですけど、そこに向けてですね CO2 を船で輸送するという事業およびですねその CO2 をですね削減する取り組みでクレジットを生むと、いわゆるカーボンクレジット事業等々もですね合わせて行っております。3つ目のチームが担当しているもう一つのことは LNG というですね船に LNG を供給する事業をですね行っております。これも将来ですね水素アンモニアというものが船に使われるということが今取り組んでいるわけなんですが、船で使う LNG の燃料を販売するという事業にも積極的に取り組んでおります。これからですね、世の中のいわゆる低炭素脱炭素の流れの中でですね大きく求められている部分でございますので、まさにですねこれを今後ですね一つ一つの事業をですね伸ばしていきたいと。でそれがまさに我々が標榜するですね ESG 経営ですね ESG 経営の核になる部分だと信じております。
To survive as a multiple transport company, NYK is aware of its role in contribution towards environment conservation. "49 teams of dogs and mushes made the ceremonial start of the 50th running of the Ida Trail Sled Dog Race under sunny skies in Alaska. The 11-mile portion of the race encourages not timed, and the teams then make their way 37 miles north to the town Willow, where timed competition will begin Sunday. Mushers, volunteers and fans who gathered for this year's renewal of Idle Tarot festivities in Anchorage were instructed to wear mask up and take precautions to prevent the spread of the still lingering virus.
That's all we have for you this week. Your comments and suggestions are important to us. Do give us your feedback at myindia@anin.com. I'm your host Uzma Jafri, and it's goodbye from the entire production team.